gamble, you can come do it on this site. It's all about disclosure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not like I get paid to play on that site and I win. Oh, I've lost shit tons of money. Fortunately, it wasn't my money, but I lost shit tons of money. Okay, and everybody knows this, and they're like, "God damn, you lost $600," and I'm just like, gamble at your own risk.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But then I see people that go on there,
$600,
like
not
I
$5.
give away like $5 or whatever, so people can go gamble on the site. You know what I mean? So for entertainment, that's what I'm giving away. The entertainment of being able to play on the website. So they go and play on the website, and they're like, "Oh, I made $14. Sweet, pull out a skin, you won." Do your thing, and then they'll pull something out and they'll lose their other $4 or whatever they had left over, and it's a win-win for everybody. That's nice, but it's not like I go in there, I'm like, hey, everybody come to this site, and then I win the pot and I go, fuck you guys. It's not like that. That was basically what T Martin did, and that's why it's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. I agree.
I like how people are all trying to that are in my Discord. Like, we're all muted, but nobody else is. And I'm like, well, we're sitting here.
Yeah, but they have to have some. Or Dexy says it's only going to take a single state DA to investigate, charge, and convict these clowns, and then it'll open up the floodgates. The problem is, it's going to take one person to do it. You got to find somebody that's willing to actually prosecute this.
Yeah.
Somebody's hosting
And
this. I missed it.
with gaming, it's actually a really big gray area because there is no
Surprise
law.
Jetpack.
We
Thank you
really
for the
have
follow
no
on those.
limits.
That's
Right now.
It's completely new territory that needs to be regulated, but nobody knows where to start. It's already. They should have
'cause
regulated from the gate.
there aren't any precedents for it because of how
Exactly.
it. Yeah. So somebody has to have a pretty good plan of prosecution for this to set up the precedent for legal disclosure issues. That's what's gonna have to happen. Akin,
my
what's
God.
up, man? How are you? Oh, these guys that try to shell themselves out in Antigua and other places, they're gonna get destroyed for all sorts of unlawful activity. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds of laws that they're breaking, but this is the internet we're talking about.
Yeah.
This is the internet we're talking about. People break
I
laws on
just-
the internet every fucking minute.
Please.
Did
That's
you just imagery
true.
something? An imager link PNG?
Please.
I'm looking
Please
at it
look
on my
that.
I'm looking at it on my phone first before I decide to put this up.
No, it's good.
Just put it over the topic wheel.
All right,
That is exactly what we were talking about. Both of the things. It's like,
I gotta go to the.
Sorry, I just saw it pop up. It cracked me up. Oh,
man.
There's a lot of stuff, man. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen. Like,
Laura!
that's currently happening now. Like, if you guys want to really know, just follow on Twitter and in social media as it's happening. Because honestly, we can't even tell you, oh, it's going to happen in the UK. It's going to happen in Europe. They're going to get hit, in a three-way court dispute and just get tossed in the three-wing circus in lawsuits. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have that information. Because it's still happening right now. Everything is still being debated.
All right, so this is what Weenie sent to us, and it's let's see if I can click in here. It goes the guy with VR, and he's like meh, and then he's got two handles meh, and then he's getting all stoner-eyed over Pokemon. This is the pinnacle of virtual reality. Oh, stupid.
It is, right?
It's so
like,
bad,
oh my
but
god.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
I love Owlturd so much.
Yeah, no, it's actually really funny. I've seen a lot of his stuff. They're pretty
Mhm.
hilarious.
So it's
I also like Cyanide and
Cyanide
Cyanide
Happiness.
Happiness.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good one. All right, we ready to move on to the next topic? I mean, we could talk about this for years, but we won't be having hard facts because there's no precedent.
Well, no,
for it, so.
we won't ever have hard facts because we're only secondary. The one thing I've learned as being press is that this shit is always something that I hate because it's you're trying, like, to me, these esports are now creating eternal corruption so early because that's what we know. And it's kind of sad that we're not promoting sportsmanship. We're promoting a whole idea of gaming, which is basically, let's treat it like it's a sports company. So let's fucking, get betting. Let's get other shit in here. Let's get all this other stuff. And it's scandalous. And the thing that I hate about it is that they don't take it serious enough to maintain the integrity of games. Even though with
Dexy
games
says,
have always...
Dexy says we should keep an eye on Ryan Morrison, the video game attorney. So maybe we should do a little research on that and talk about it next week and follow up on this.
Is he Harvey Birdman? He's not that I don't.
Attorney at law. Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, there are him and
that's
two other
it.
firms are providing legal assistance for people that want to pursue civil and criminal actions, and I'm thinking that's only going to apply to a few people. I'm sure the people that were in the pot that was rigged could sue for their money back, but what's it really worth? Is it going to be really worth suing for $400? You know what I mean?
It's like picking your battles.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
It would be like more of one of those big bodies of like, oh, you know, the website is being sued for $2 million. Look at all of the parties involved. And it's just like one giant sea of everyone who got screwed over for like,
right, there's gonna be
$10 to
Oh yeah, I
$500.
bet 50 cents on Lotto, or I lost a coin flip, or whatever. Then people are gonna come out of the woodwork, just like everything. In every other case, people do that same thing. But yeah, you know, I don't know.
And why do you guys feel that way?
And what do I feel about what?
I don't know. I'm just answering chat.
I don't know
yeah,
why we
there's-
don't about
there's-
anything.
Well, Dexter
I've
makes the
lost
point.
my
It's like there is whether or not you want your money, and then there's setting case law. It's like, do you really want your $20 back, or would you rather go in a court and be like, we need to set some precedents so this doesn't happen anymore because I'm tired of getting scammed? Like, how firmly do you want to pursue this action is the issue.
I don't know. Some people are vindictive.
I would go in there, like, if I lost $300 on there to a rig site, and I could sit down in front of these guys, it's like, you took my $300 and I'm gonna see you in the parking lot. I'd go in there and like,
Handle this like men, even though you handle it like
yeah.
female dogs.
Are you in a studio or is it just a background? I'm live from NBC News with co-anchor.
Wait,
Yeah, like
Got
that
the
NBC
hands.
News definitely has those little pixels in the back. And Josh, I know
Yeah,
you
it's
stole that.
definitely my green screen. I didn't steal it. It's free. It was one of the free ones. So
I know. I've seen it before. I was looking at it one time. I was like, that looks so weird when you have a newsroom because, like, and you're like, dun 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 dun. Welcome today,
You gotta do
ladies
that.
and gentlemen.
I was thinking about making one, just like get a little text tone and be like, and that'll be the thing every time we come in.
Welcome to General. No, it should be like, what is it called? That Talk Soup. Like,
Oh my god.
I love Talk Soup. It's one of my favorite shows to watch. That's why I'm always like, I was like,
Your
oh
bedroom is the
shit.
best. No, I just have there's a window back there, and the green screen, or it's red, blocks the light from coming in the window, so it doesn't hit the screen and the camera and look all shitty. So the green
Wow.
See, my
screen's
problem is my room is not ventilated enough, and I used to have a
That is
green
mine.
screen behind me, but once I get to our new place, I'm going to be putting it up again, and I'm going to be doing because like one of the things that I used to like was when I watch certain other streamers, they have certain ways to when they greet people, and one of mine was, since I always call us the platoon, I wanted to like make a whole propaganda poster but animate it, so it's all these fists pumping in the air. I was like, welcome to the platoon. That way, you know, it's like one army. Because my friend is making a shirt right now that has basically my logo, but it's me on the front holding my hand to my chest like a general, and then it has like zombie hands and all these random video game like things in the shield.
I'm gonna do like the old school teachers, you know, like you pull down the screen, but it's gonna be a green screen. So I'm gonna put that up in the wall, right? So when I want to have a green screen, I can just be like, and today class we're learning about Africa, and like, you know, point at the green screen. I can stand up and do it, but I gotta switch the desk around to the other side. I'm gonna leave the TV up here, so I'm gonna have the green screen on one side and the TV there, so that I can link in things that we're talking about, so we can play the video on the actual TV and watch it. It's gonna be dope. Like, trust me, I have ideas for the future. I just need money to get it done. But yeah, one day. Red is the new
Ditto.
green. I mean, it's because I have green stuff. I have a green chair. I wear a lot of green stuff. I didn't want my chair to disappear when I green screened it out. and
Put
stuff
some
like that.
thought into it.
I mean, yeah, any RGB color works. So, all right, let's move on before we
Oh,
start.
RGB. I thought you said orgy.
Yeah, well, that
Also,
too.
Take
Oh.
take Weenie and drop her image below her chat bar.
You know
'Cause
what?
it's hovering over it and it
You
looks
know
really
what?
weird.
Maybe if you guys had gotten
Wait,
your shit
what?
together.
I'm hovering
in the
before
first
who?
place.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to beat you up.
There you are. You guys are being dicks.
Nobody.
Dicks.
Don't you start with me, because I will. Whoa.
She'll
Gamer
break
game.
out her lightsaber.
Yeah,
it's
so
way bigger than all of ours.
We're talking Gamergate, all right?
Yeah, Gamergate.
I didn't want to get into a controversial topic, and then we rolled
trolling
Gamergate.
the internet.
Gamergate.
That's what
I
they
don't know.
are.
That's how I feel. It's like it's all the kids that are they want to do the right thing, but then they're assholes about doing the right thing. And I put right thing in quotation marks because if you're doing it the wrong way, then it's no longer the right thing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you want to stand up for people in, say, the LGBT community. Of course you do. Like, as a normal human being, you want to get along with everybody. You want to make sure everybody's got equal human rights. Duh. I'm not going to go talk about that. But when you are doing it in a way that hinders other people from just enjoying video games,
Yes.
that's when it gets stupid. Like, you should not try to uphold certain morals and thoughts to the point where it ruins everything else for everybody. Like,
Walking onto a freeway for a peaceful protest? Yeah, sure.
how about
Sorry.
Gamergate will just be like, hashtag Gamergate, the main character's not a female. Of course it's not. It was written to be a man. That's why.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's supposed to be, a male power
I
thing.
want to hug you right now.
Link is a dude. That's what it is. He's been a dude for 20 years. Like, it's got it, that's what it is. And, there's other games where there is a female lead. Metroid, obviously. Like, if you only want to play games that has a female lead, go ahead. Well, now they're
No one
pushing for
knew
we need
that
androgynous
Sam was a
characters.
chick for a while.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing: is like I understand the certain roles that are needed because people today, I mean, it is a predominant cis white male kind of thing, and I know a lot of people don't like that terminology, but it's a lot of male heroes. Like, I mean, you look at Drake from Uncharted, you look at all these other things that have these kind of characters that are geared just towards like white, male guys. So it's hard when you find a character that actually reflects somebody's gender, race, sex, or creed, because the way they're done, they're always played down. Like Samus to us was just badass because we didn't know who it was, we didn't have a gender.
That's what I thought.
And then
it's a suit.
Yeah, it's a suit. But what happens is when we found out who was behind the suit, it made that character that much more stronger and cooler because you're just like, oh. And he wasn't doing it to be PC at the time. He says Samus is a girl. Samus has always been a girl and it will always be a girl. So I'm like, makes sense. It's we all have heroes, but sometimes we don't feel identified because of certain things. But Gamergate takes that to another level and says, let's talk shit about that moment because we don't care because we're a part of that privileged area. And they just talk shit on whoever. They make threats because it gets them famous. But the problem is, it's like the Jeffree Star syndrome. If you guys ever follow Jeffree Star, anybody?
I know Jeffree Star. Okay.
Yeah, I know Jeffree Star too. I used to hang out with him.
He's an awesome dude, but he's a character.
No, he's not. He's a horrible fucking person.
Oh, he was fine to
say
me.
that.
But I
No,
get
he'll
along
be
with
fine
everybody,
to you.
so.
Like, dude, I knew his best friend in high school and everything, and I say it straight up because, I mean, maybe Jeffrey's changed, but back in the day, he still lied to a bunch of shit. And what he did was, when he got negative publicity for what he did, he said, I don't care. It's like any publicity is good publicity.
Okay,
And,
so...
and I just didn't like that theory, and that's where Gamergate is kind of coming from.
Yeah.
I could see that.
No,
Not only that,
dude.
but like
Dexy, that's not... Did you even read what it's...
Gamergate is a social movement, okay, that wants to change everything in video game to be PC culture. And not PC as in on a computer. I mean politically correct culture.
No, and that's the thing, though. The more you point out the differences, video games is a fantasy world. It
Right. Yeah.
it doesn't need to be politically correct. I'm sorry you have a boo-boo and need a freaking Band-Aid and then everybody needs to coo over you, but no. If you want to be viewed as equal, act equal. Oh, this character isn't a white male. Get over yourself. I'm sorry. The more you point out the differences, the more different you will be. If you want equality, it needs to be across the board. And that
says
means
Wheaties
shut
gonna
your
fight
damn
everyone.
mouth. Shut
No,
your
she's
damn
got
mouth.
it. She's got it too. I
That's
agree
pretty
with her
much what it is.
100%. Like,
Like,
It-
it's so frustrating because the more, and realistically, when you look at it, broad picture, past video games, past everything, the equality thing will never happen because people cannot see themselves that way. There
agree.
needs to be a victim. There needs to be a bad guy. There needs to be. It's just
trust me, people will always find a reason to complain about anything. They complained in Portal because the voice was a female. It was an AI. It was a fucking AI. Not even human.